I'm the drumstick, and today we're going to be ranking Stranger Things characters because Stranger Things is my favorite show ever. Alright, well, I won't talk that much, but let's get right into it. Um, First we got Henry. He looks like the Henry from season 4. Honestly, the Henry from season 4 was good. I'm probably gonna put him in like maybe not a B. Actually, no, I think he's deserves to go in an A. All right, let's go on to Alexi. Oh my gosh. Oh no, this this was one of the highlights of season 3. Like this dude was like one of my favorite characters ever. Like Alexi deserves to be in the double S tier. Then we got Andy. Um, Andy wasn't. He was kind of. He was kind of a dick, honestly. Not gonna lie. I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, he did beat up Dustin, and Dustin's like my favorite character, so I'm gonna put up in D. Argyle, or is that how you say it? Is that how you say his name? I'm not sure, but um, Argyle is actually he's a bussin' character. He was actually one of the highlights of season 4. He's the one who brought the charm. So I think he deserves to go into a double S tier. I feel like the double S tier is like highlights of that season. But yeah, let's move on. This dude, I barely saw him. I mean, he was an okay character, but eh. Dr. Brenner. Um, that's hard. He's like the main scientist, so I mean, he does have a lot of lore attached to him. So, you know what? I think Dr. Brenner is actually a really good character. I think he deserves to be in a S tier. Moving on. Oh, the Demogorgon. Oh, one of the most OG characters of the whole thing. This thing deserves to be in S tier. Oh wait, is that a Demodog? No, I think that's a Demogorgon. I'm not sure. All right, moving on. We got Derek. We got Derek. Derek is the highlight of season 5. Like I season like what made season 5 so good was Derek. Um, I don't know how to say his name. It's like Antov or something. He's the British, no, the Russian guard that was trying to help Hopper get out. So he's not that bad of a character. Let's have him go for. But yeah, he was very loyal and wanted, I guess, kind of wanted to become American. I'm not really sure, but let's put him in A because he was a big contribute in season 4. We got Fred. Be honest, I'm sorry, Fred, but like I don't know. I was never really that much of a fan of Fred. We got Jonathan. Um, Jonathan is good. I'm gonna put him in A. I think Jonathan deserves to be an A tier. He's not really my favorite character out of the main cast, but he's fine. He could be better though. Joyce, she does have a lot of lore attached to her, but I was never really a fan of her too much. So I'm gonna put her in B. Then you got Karen. Um, Karen was never really much of a character except for season 5. But I gotta admit, she did blow up all those Demogorgons. So, or no, the Demodogs. And that was a pretty epic scene, saving Max. And honestly, I could not live without Max existing. So, I think she deserves to go hmm, in a B tier. Then you got like the soul the army guy leader that got beat up by Hopper and L, and then came back. I don't really know. This one, this guy actually no, he's not an F. I don't really know where to put him, but whatever. Then you got Billy. Don't get me wrong. I honestly, you know what, Billy was maybe not an A actually. I think Billy was a good actor, or like Billy was a good character. He actually had a lot of story. I feel bad he got child abused kind of as a kid a bit. He could have I feel like yeah, he was more of a season 3 character than he was a season 2, but yeah, let's just move on. Okay, then we got Bob. Bob, honestly, I him dying in season 2 is probably one of the most like saddest scenes of all like all of Stranger Things. Actually, maybe not. I think he deserves to go in S. Bob was a very good character. He very smart, very like helped the team a lot. So he's good. He's just also a kind man that wanted Joyce. Also, I feel bad for Joyce that like I don't know. Then you got this guy. This is Joyce's old husband, I think. If we only saw him once and he acted like an asshole to Jonathan. You got this girl, which I'm not really sure, just a random high school girl. Just put her in the random list. Then you got Chrissy. Don't get me wrong. Chrissy was actually like if I would have known Chrissy, me and her actually would have gotten along. But Chrissy actually like kind of like what Eddie was saying. Like since she's so popular, she looks like she'd be mean and scary, but she's actually like really kind, and I don't think she deserved to die. So I'm gonna put her in a B tier. Then I think what's that? Dustin's mom. Yeah, I think that's Dustin's mom. Um, I she's a cat lover. I'm a dog lover. We only saw her a little bit. Let's just put her in D. And then you got this guy, the officer. I don't know his. Is just Mr. Officer guy. He he didn't really do his job well. They were like in season 4, they were not doing that good. They were selling at their job, not really figuring things out like Hopper did. So, um, plus we only really saw him in season 4, so I'm not a big fan of him. I'm gonna put him in F. Actually, no, he goes in D. Dr. K, basically just a repeat of Dr. Brenner. Only saw her in season 5. Don't get me wrong, she was an okay character. Like, I got her storyline. It was all good and all that, but I didn't really, like, we barely saw her. Like, we saw that when Hopper and Elle were exploring the lab in the Upside Down. and then at the very end, whenever they were blowing up the Upside Down. So I think she goes in C. Then we got Dr. Owens. This is like this is another really good doctor, but he like he- I loved him. Just he was a really good. Okay, this is Eddie is a no-brainer. I'm sure no one will have to argue with me about this one. Um, definitely double S tier. Erica, you know what? Erica is one of those main crew members that like got introduced in season 3. And don't get me wrong, if she was just kind of like, Jonathan, she'd be at like a C or D tier, but like her language in there is like her language and like her attitude, she deserves to be a double S tier. So, yeah. And you got Dustin, my goat, my man, tough, smart. Couldn't have solved the case without him. So, actually, no, he goes like up here. Yeah, there we go. Now then, Eddie goes right there. So then we got the person who was gonna date Argyle, or they were, I don't know, crushing on. Um, nah, F. She kind of acted like an asshole. Don't really know who that is, so we're just gonna put her in the mystery tier. Holly, Holly was actually really good. Like like Holly, I liked Holly. She actually like her and Max made a really good duo. So I'm going to start. Actually, no. Holly will go in. I think Holly deserves to go in an S. Holly was good. Holly was great. Oh, was that Hopper? Okay, this is a no. This is a no-brainer. This is one of the main cast. This is like the tough guy of the cast, the main officer, the sharpshooter, mastermind of guns and stuff like that. Um, then you got this guy, the mayor, season 3. Honestly, every time like I saw like Hopper beat him up or the soldier beat him up, I actually thought it was like this dude just gets crushed by like anyone. This guy, I don't know. It's funny. He was kind of clueless sometimes. I mean, he was nice. He was funny, but I never really liked him too much. Then you got Barb. Don't get me wrong. Barb was okay. We only saw her for like 20 minutes and then she just got killed. Oh, this one is easy. Um, oh, this is Elle's sister, I think. I'm not really sure. So, yeah. I think it's Elle's sister. Didn't really see her too much. So, I'm going to go for D. We didn't see her really too much. Jason, y'all guys might disagree with me here, but I actually kind of love Jason. Jason was a W character. I kind of like, even though he was kind of the bad guy, like, he was confused. He was angry that his girlfriend died. So I'm not too entirely mad at him. I would probably be the same. But so you know what? He deserves to be an A. Jason was actually pretty good. I like Jason. Lucas, this is a no-brainer. Of course, S tier. Then we got Max, of course, S tier. Actually, no, Max is like up here. Max is really good. Okay, then what we got next? Is that. Oh, that's one of the robbers. And it's kind of like the other guy. I mean, he was a good guy. We only saw him a little bit, but yeah. Mr. Wheeler. Actually, no, sorry, not Mr. Wheeler. Mike Wheeler. He was a another good. I mean, he's like the main character, Elle's boyfriend, the mind flayer. This guy is like the mat. I know this is corny, but he's like the mastermind. I mean, of course he is. That's his name, kind of, but whatever. Um. So yeah, the mind flayer is in S tier, basically the main villain. So he played a good role. He looks cool. I mean, like, there's nothing much to argue about him. It's the science teacher. I forgot his name though. Mr. Clark, I think. Yeah. Mr. Clark. He was actually a good character, but kind of weird whenever he was at his alone time. So I think he deserves a B tier. Henry season 5 form or like version. No, I actually love this version of Henry, so I'd say it goes in a very actually no, it goes in an S tier because we saw him a lot more, and he was more into kidnapping children, and um, he was more like featured, and it was way like better for him. And then we got the counselor. I mean, she was nice, but we only saw her a little bit, so I'll go for like C tier. We got Murray. I love Murray. Like, people may think he's like weird and all, but like being weird is kind of like your goal as an actor for this show, to be weird. Then Nancy, I mean, she kind of acted like an asshole at the end. I guess maybe that's just kind of her style. I'm not really sure, but um let's see. You know, Nancy is the main character or one of the main characters, so I think she actually no. I wasn't the biggest fan of Nancy. She could have been better, I feel like. Um who's that? Um I'm not sure who that is. We're going to have to just put him in the mystery tier. It's Patrick. He's the only one in like the cool basketball kids group that was like actually nice to Lucas. Like, he was like, besides Chrissy, one of the only like deaths that like I felt good, like I felt bad about, like him and Chrissy, like the most saddest, I feel like. So, because like I feel bad for Patrick. Like, he just got pulled underwater and immediately killed. He didn't even have a chance for a escape. I feel like he could have had a better fate if he was given an option to like run. I don't know, kind of like Max. So he's a B tier. Let's put him a B. Um, not sure who that is. Oh, I'm just gonna put her in there. Rockin' Robin. Um, Robin was actually like her personality where she talks a lot is actually like I like Robin a lot because like I'm kind of a nerd, which is a good thing. But yeah, Robin's my type. I like Robin. So I think she deserves an S tier. She was good in all three seasons she played in. And then you got old Steve. Honestly, I'm with Creek whenever he did this. Like Steve is one of like the best characters in the whole series. Like I Steve I don't know. I just love Steve. He made me smile every time Dustin and him had a moment or every scene. I'm not really sure. It was good though. Then I think that's is that like Lucas's mom or something? Yeah, we barely even seen her. Plus, I don't really know. So put her in an F. Um, it's Mister the general in command that was trying to kill L. He acted kind of like I don't know. He was very serious, which I guess that's kind of how he was supposed to be played. But I didn't really like him that much, so he's gonna go in a D tier. Then you got like I think that's Max's mom. Now look, we didn't see her like we only saw her in like one scene, but I love the fact that she actually is like one of the moms that is represented that is there for their daughter, even though she's in hard times. So I'm gonna put her in a B. She's good. And then what's Dustin's girlfriend's name? Susie. Yeah, Susie. That's it. I really like Susie. She was funny in season 3, very helpful in season 4. Um but I don't know, she could have been better, but so I think she deserves just a B. This person who is that the person who the in the season 4 episode 1 who sang the national anthem who's um from the Muppets. Wait, yeah, it is. You know, this was actually very like actually no. I don't even know why she's on this list. Like she doesn't even really belong as a character. He was Mr. My gosh, I just said this Mr. Wheeler. There we go. Um he was kind of he's not strong, he's not good in fighting. He tried to defend for Karen and Holly from a Demogorgon, but like didn't even last like a few seconds. Just got immediately thrown by the Demogorgon. But he has funny lines and stuff like that, so I think he deserves a B or no a C. Um, you got what's her name? The daughter of the Turnbow. Um, I forgot her name. Tina. Yeah, Tina. My gosh, I'm on a roll. Okay, Tina was. So Erica talks about her in season 3 in the bunker, and then is featured in season 5 as one of the coolest lines whenever Erica says, "I want you to eat your damn pie." But besides that, I don't really like her. She was kind of I don't know. She was an F tier character. This guy, the news boss, I forgot his name. He was actually good. He played a good role. I feel bad his whole family died though to the mind flayer, and but he was pretty good, and I feel like things could have been better for him. And like I love the hospital scene of him and the other guy, the other news guy when they were like tracking down Nancy. That was a pretty cool scene. So I'm gonna put him in a B tier. Um, I think that's one of the bullies from season one. I'm not entirely sure, but I mean they're all right. Let's just put both of them in a D. They weren't really that good. Two, I didn't like him at all. Vecna season five. He. Honestly, him in season four was way better than season five. And then we saw him a little bit. We saw a lot more Henry than we did Vecna in season five, which is, it's cool. Just Henry gets a higher rank, but I think Vecna season five. I mean, if we're talking about season four, he would probably be an S. Actually, no. Like season four, Vecna, he would probably be a double S. And season five would probably be a B. So let's just go kind of right in the middle. I'm not copying from Creek, but he does kind of have a point. Just go for A tier. Then we have Robin's girlfriend. I forgot her name. She was fine. She was kind of weird at first, but she got better to the end. But yeah, besides that, she was pretty cool, chill. Once she kind of got the story, or like the whole, I don't know, intro, that all the drama that happened with the gang and the upside down and all that stuff. So she wasn't that featured that much, but she was a pretty cool character. I think she deserves to go in a B. This is Eddie's dad. He was actually a pretty good guy. He deserves to go in a B too. Then you got Will, of course. You've got to put him. One of the things that I think is funny is how in the whenever he's like telling the whole group that he's gay, I love that it took longer. Like the scene where he's committing he's gay took like two times longer than the battle with the mind flayer. Like that was some good directing right now. So good job, Netflix. You added a charm to Will. Collie, I've never really liked Collie. I mean, she, yeah, she's a D. Murray, I hate how much he lies, so he's gonna be a C. He could have been better though. And then you got Henry as a kid. Honestly, I love the lore and the storyline. So Henry actually deserves to be an A tier as a kid, because I love how like his story as a kid. You got Lucas's dad, I think. If we barely saw him. Then we got the guy from season three who was teaming up with the other film guy to kill who was it, Nancy. I actually like him for his personality, so like I don't know. He didn't have that much storyline. He was just kind of, there. He was funny though. He was an asshole, but he was a funny asshole. So I think he actually deserves to be an A tier. Y'all guys might disagree with me on that, but whatever. I don't. But whatever. You got 11. This is immediately like. I'm sorry. My screen's being weird. She L is definitely a like the main character. I feel like. Then you got the Russian soldier from season three. Very, very tough. Kudos, but yeah. You got Jennifer instantly got killed by Billy, one of the first people, but she didn't really have that much of a role. She could have been better. Then you got this guy. I like this guy actually a lot. He's funny. Actually, I don't know. He deserves to be like right there. Then you got Elle's mom. Barely saw her. Has a lot of lore though, actually. So then we're going to put her around. Actually, nah, C tier. So I hope y'all guys enjoyed my tier list making. If y'all have any disagreements, you can tell me and stuff like that. But I hope y'all guys enjoyed my tier making, and I'll probably make more tier lists about other random crap. That'll be fun. But I'll see y'all guys in the next one. So I'm probably gonna go to bed now because I'm tired, and I'll see y'all.